Alright, is the sound on? Yeah.
Yep. Sounds on. All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to Net Lunch Daily. Anthony was telling me on Tuesday that they read the comments and everybody seemed to thumbed up the video and really liked the live stream portion. So we're going to do another episode of Netlinked Daily, Net Lunch style, in a live stream. Not! These things aren't even on.
Office 365. Get work done anytime, anywhere, and on any device. In addition to 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage, also receive 60 Skype World Minutes per month to over 60 countries.
Man, I bet Apple can't wait for their iPhone 6 announcement to finally get some much needed cash in their pockets. They can't seem to get a break these days. On Tuesday, their iTunes store went down for over 5 hours. This year has seen 2 separate recalls on their iPhone 5, and a judge in August rejected their bid to ban sales of Samsung phones in the US. Well, today's news is going to make them as desperate as ever. Apple's recently been in the news. Some of you may know it simply as the fappening. Others might know it as the brute force flaw in iCloud that was discovered by Alexei Troshichev. I'm gonna get flagged for that otherwise. Whatever you call it, it's taking quite the toll on Apple's stock prices. Combined with the new smartphone partnership between Samsung and Facebook, shares of Apple yesterday fell 4.2%, equating to a decline of $26.1 billion. Just a bit of perspective for you guys, that little economic swan dive is larger than the entire value of the Marriott International chain of hotels, which is valued at $20.2 billion. Apple stockholders probably won't be sweating it too much, however. The stock should recover when the live stream kicks off September 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific. In hardware news, Matrox is switching to Team Red. Quick refresher for those of you who don't know, Matrox has been around for about 35 years designing and manufacturing pro-grade display adapters. They're mainly used in signage, industrial, security, and professional AV applications. They're no longer going to make their own chips, instead they're going to leverage the Cape Verde 28nm GCN core. The focus, as always, is to provide support for oddball pro-grade resolutions and monitor configurations. Seems like AMD is really branching out. First consoles, now professional display adapters. This contrasts sharply with NVIDIA's gaming push with their Grid and Shield initiatives. Speaking of NVIDIA, our final story comes from the faraway land of GTX Rumorville. We don't know when the NVIDIA 900 series graphics cards are going to be announced, but we're going to guess it's going to be pretty soon. We've heard whispers that it could possibly be during their huge Game 24 event. Throwing some extra weight behind this rumor is the importer of ASUS cards for Bulgaria. They recently showed 2 interesting lines in their price list today. A GTX 980 with 4GB of DDR5 and a STRIX 970 with also 4GB of DDR5. As a new owner of a GTX 780, this isn't really big news for me, but this is for NCX Wheels, who has been keenly looking into upgrading his Crossfire 7770s. Alright, that's all we got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX, and don't panic, just kidding. News came out that Steve Ballmer wrote the BSOD screen text. Just thought we'd bring it back for you guys, just for old time's sake. Turned down for what? Turned down for what?